What's up, guys? I have a pretty cool knife initial review for you today, and I wanted to get this out here quick because this knife is actually on Kickstarter, and the Kickstarter campaign ends in like a couple of days, or I forgot when. It's like when you go, I'll leave the link to the Kickstarter campaign, but as of now, I think it is like 50 or like 48 hours away or something like that. So this is the Orion Knives Solaris, and it is designed by our buddy Blade Banter, and it's produced by QSP. So QSP, they've done a great job bringing a lot of really cool knives to market. They have the Penguin, and I think the Pelican is another good one. And I had the titanium frame lock one. I can't remember what it is now. But all of the QSP stuff I've had has been good, and it's nice to see that they're working with the knife community for designs and bringing some really unique stuff. So this is, believe it or not, this is only the only button lock knife that I've actually had in my hand besides an automatic, a ProTech button automatic knife. So this is a manual button lock. You can pretty much deploy it in so many different ways. You got thumb studs where you can middle finger flick or thumb flick. You got this flipper tab, which is really well designed. See how high it is compared to the pivot, so that's going to give you excellent leverage. In fact, sometimes when I get knives, I hand them to my wife, who's not into knives, and say, "Hey, can you open this up?" And if she can get it open, it's usually a good sign. And she was able to actually just take it and first flip, she flipped it open. So it's very easy, very drop shut. It's running on multi-row ball bearings, which is something you don't see a lot. It has 14C 28N steel. G10 is very thick, so this is kind of like a pretty beefy knife. It also makes it good to hold in your hand. And like I said, it's a button lock, so this actually gives you a good view to see how a button lock works. If you can see down there, right there, you can see on each side of the blade it's kind of like rounded out, so that creates the detent. So when the blade comes out, you see it pushes down, and then it comes all the way to here, and then there it's locked because there's no rounding out of the blade at that point. There's a tiny bit of blade play with button. I think with just the nature of button locks, you're gonna get some play in this direction, but it's pretty good detent. You can shake it out if you really violently do it, but it's not a big deal. This is gonna come in different colors. It's gonna come in red and blue. You'll be able to get a stonewashed blade or a satin blade. And the best part, it's under $100. So there's you got the ProTech Malibu, which is a button lock, which everybody has been given very good reviews because of the action, and I don't have that, but I'm going to I'm hopefully going to be getting one in soon. And when I do, if I still have this knife around, I will do a comparison. But I got a feeling that they're going to be pretty much the same as far as action wise, so that speaks very good for this knife. So I'm going to leave the link to Kickstarter in my description box. Go to it and hurry and get in on it before these next couple of days, because after that it'll be a while, or I don't know when if you'll even be able to get in on it or not after that. But another cool thing is to have a titanium pocket clip. It's pretty good. I would like to see a little bit more clearance. Let me get my pants to put it in the pocket. Okay, so yeah, it actually does pretty good with these, but I put it in my pocket today. I had thicker pants and it didn't go all the way down, but these are pretty good. And so you just have a tiny bit left. That's really good. The weight, let me get you that. Like I said, I think if I didn't point it out, that's the only other thing I would have liked to seen if it could have been a little bit lighter. I think this is around 4.5 ounces. Let me check. Yeah, almost 5 ounces, which is not terrible, but it would have been nice to be closer to like 3.5 ounces or 3, if that would have been possible. So yeah, guys, this is a very good knife. Good EDC steel, 14C28N. You're not gonna find another knife like this with this kind of materials with a button lock out there. This is very unique in the market, and I think that's one of the reasons why it's done very good on the Kickstarter campaign. They've already met their goal, so keep it going, get in on it while you can. Great action here, guys. I could just sit here and flip this thing all day long. You can deploy it with the button also, so that's another way if you want to do it. But yeah, very nice tall blade, and I will roll in all the stats also. I'll do that right now. So alright, that's all I got, guys. Check the link in the description box, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.